There's a lot of big issues. They're working in tandem, and they're mainly rooted in poverty, acknowledging that we have a wealth gap that is exponential for people of color, especially those who are descendants of enslaved people. And we've got to address it in a very intentional way because it's having impact on how our public health and safety works. It's having impact on the transportation needs of our community. The people who are most most bus reliant are the folks who are of color, and it's definitely the disparities there and the disproportionalities have that have been created. We can do something about it. And so I'm mindful of that.
It's hard to narrow it down to one, but I think that Durham, like most cities, is facing a huge economic crisis in the wake of COVID-19. We've lost $8 million in revenue since the beginning of the pandemic. And we're also in a state that prevents fair tax policies at the state and local level. So rich people aren't paying their fair share. So we're really seeing middle and low income families facing the brunt of this crisis. But the pandemic also accelerated our housing crisis. We already had a housing shortage, particularly in affordable housing, and Black families in particular were already getting displaced from their homes because neighborhood property values were skyrocketing. So COVID 19 has accelerated the eviction rate, the rate at which people become homeless, and the widening wealth gap between homeowners and renters. Plus, the Supreme Court just overturned the eviction ban that President Biden authorized, which means people are even more vulnerable.